Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Man, what a beautiful, gorgeous, beautiful night and beautiful audience. Thank you so much for joining us. A pleasure to have this opportunity to share the evening with you and share some wonderful music with you. Please welcome these wonderful musicians, Ms. Lori Sears on saxophones and flute. Ms. Lori Sears. Mr. Jack Dryden on bass. Jack Dryden on bass. Mr. Randy Marsh on the drums. Randy Marsh on the drums. My name is Jeff Haas. A pleasure to share the evening with you. So glad to be back and have my own cheering section. Thank you very much. And please welcome to the bandstand our very special guest, Ms. Claudia Schmidt.
Hello, hello, hello. Was that first song you played, Jacob's Ladder? That was called... So I just have to say that I was in my first choir when I was just barely 5 years old, the Cherub Choir at St. John's Lutheran Church in New Baltimore, Michigan. And the first solo I ever had, I was 5 years old in the Cherub Choir, and I had a solo in Jacob's Ladder. I got to sing, "We are climbing higher, higher." So what? So I was just barely 5. Yeah. So my first solo. So who knew what I was destined for? So good to be here tonight. We're gonna start with a wonderful Rodgers and Hart song. I just wanted to just say briefly, because we're all talking in our lives. Can I just do a really brief poem? Yip Harburg, the guy who wrote "If I Only Had a Brain," a lot of the music for The Wizard of Oz, and "Buddy, Can You Spare a Dime," also wrote wonderful poetry. And he wrote this little poem called Adverbs, for those of you who remember what those even are. Where and when are lost in space. There and then do not embrace. So, before we disappear, come, sweet now, and kiss me here. All right? And since this is a song about simplifying, it's a litany of the unnecessary, which we are talking about in our lives at this point. My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No Mother May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitar. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain, or a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing but you. My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No mother man, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitar. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain or a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. My romance, my romance, my romance, my romance, my romance doesn't need a thing but you. Yeah, thank you. All right, it's a good one. Well, we were talking earlier about musicians who write instrumental songs, and then people like me come along and put lyrics to them, and it's never clear if that's really okay or not. But if they're dead already, you can't really argue about it. And in this case, the tune was written by an Argentinian composer named Sergio Mahanovic, who's long gone. And I had heard a wonderful recording by the Bill Evans Trio, thinking it was a Bill Evans song. So I was innocent, and it just struck me. I was driving along, and when I drive, I get a lot of good ideas. And this song came to me, and I kind of think of it as my quantum physics song, just based on the title, which was already there. It's called Some Time Ago. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's a wind blowing light like a friend at your back, and it nudges you right toward this beckoning track. Who knows what lies along the way to carry you far from yesterday? Ah, but you just may find, as you gather each clue, that so much left behind has come round to meet you. Life is not a straight thing, it's a circle waiting with all and everything you know. Right now and some time ago. a friend at your back, and it nudges you right toward this beckoning track. Who knows what lies along the way, very far from yesterday, but you just may find as you gather each clue that so much left behind has come round to meet you. Life is not some straight thing, it's a circle waiting with all and everything you know. Right now, sometime Nice. Thanks so much. Well, this trip to Michigan for me is especially poignant this summer because my father, who turned 98 March 2nd, he died on March 4th. And he's buried on Beaver Island, where he lived, where I lived for many years. We had his memorial in May, and so this trip is kind of his memorial trip. I was up in Charlevoix last night doing the Jazz at the Library gig, and it was the first time I've ever done that gig that one or both of my parents weren't in attendance. So it was pretty poignant. And I have to say, the last time I'd been at the library in Charlevoix was the day after he died when I was writing his obituary. And then I had to share with everybody who was at the library last night my father's final words, the last lucid thing he said. I leaned down, he clearly was going to say something, and he said, "Be sure and get my library books back." No, that was my dad. I got witnesses. I have witnesses. So we're doing this song on this tour, especially for him, written by Horace Silver, song for my father. Does things that no other can do as I sing it for you. It has a rhythm and rhyme that will fasten his memory in time as beauty shines through. For through my soul and mind, my heart will always find a special place for him. It's true. you, all that he means to you. Our mother's love is real nice, but oh, Dad sacrificed for us too. Let us give him his due. We're very proud to be in his biography. We sing this song for him and you, and you. This is the song for my father. This is a song for my father. His name was Gus Schmidt. For you, for you, for you. All right. What do we? We do it. Oh, all right. I'll talk a little about birds because the next song we're going to do is about birds. And I am a major bird person. I've written songs about birds, and I pay attention to birds. I've lived in quiet enough places that I get to. It's so quiet that you can even hear the sound of the bird's wings. I can tell the difference between a chickadee's wings and a sparrow's wings. But I have to live in a really quiet place for that. And then when you listen to birds a lot, you realize that birds have their own sounds. Even though they have like a general sound, they have their kind of hallmark sound. Like there was a cardinal where I lived a little while ago that had a, I called it the mad Italian cardinal, because it would go like this. It would go, prego, prego, like that. And it was the only bird who did that. I mean, we knew it was that same cardinal, you know. It was the mad Italian cardinal. And then we had a robin that we called the bebop robin, because it would like go and it was that particular robin made that particular sound. So the songs of the birds kind of infiltrate my imagination and my mind, and so I learned this song many years ago, but I love singing it more than ever, based on the power of birds. And it's a Hoagie Carmichael and Johnny Mercer song about birds in love called Skylark. Have you anything to say to me? Won't you tell me where my love can be? Is there a meadow in the mist where someone's waiting to be kissed? Or skylark, have you seen a valley green with spring, where my heart can go a journeying over the shadows and the rain to a blossom-covered lane? And in your lonely flight, haven't you heard the music in the night? Wonderful music, faint as a will-o'-the-wisp, crazy as a loon, sad as a gypsy serenading the moon. Oh, skylark, I don't know if you can find these things, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you find them anywhere, won't you take me there? you can find these things, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you find them anywhere, won't you take me there? Skylark. How are we on time? Do you need another poem?
We need another.
One red-winged blackbird in a field of gold is all these eyes need behold to worship. Song trembling upon the lip of wonder, made tangible by the kiss of thunder, of rain to a sad heart all racked with pain. And so quickly over as begun, a slow joy spreads through sad hearts and heads of those who had forgotten to suppose the meaning of one slender stalk leaning barely beneath what confronts eyes squarely, the bold presence of one red-winged blackbird in a field of gold. Sure, yeah. Here's another one. I was driving along on a long drive, and I picked up a John Coltrane CD in a bargain bin in some music store, and this is a Tad Dameron song, and I loved the melody to it, and the title, it's always the title, suggested a whole plot line to me, and here's what we came up with. It's called Good Bait. Mm-hmm.
Intro, right?
Yeah. Back to 1, 2, 3. Well, good bait. You got to have some really good bait. If you intend to ever catch that little fishies, even if that's what you wish, see, you just got to have some bait that's really good. Oh, second rate is not the way to get the whole plate. So if you haven't, got it all together and decided when or whether you should get a little extra, then you should hesitate. That fish is gone and you are too late. And there you stand with empty heart, empty-handed, changing plans. You might have landed quite a prize if you had only understood that with good bait, you might avoid a really sad fate. Because that fishy of your dreams might swim away, but then she might still be in play if you avail yourself of really good bait. good, babe. Really good, babe. If you intend to ever catch that little fishy, even if that's what you wish, you just got to have some bait that's really good. Well, second rate is not the way to get the full play. So if you haven't even got it all together and decided when or whether you will spend a little extra, then you should, well, hesitate. Whoa, that fish is gone and you are too late. Now there you stand with empty heart, empty hand, to change your plans. You might have landed quite a prize if you had only understood that with good, babe, you might avoid a really sad fate. Because that fishy of your dreams might swim away, but then she might still be in play if you avail yourself of really good bait. All right. Long drives sound like a tedious thing for some people, but not me. Well, I think we're going to wind up this set with this song, Since I Fell. We're going to do one more song. I wanted to mention that I have some recordings with me tonight. I forgot to put them out on this barrel right here, but I'm going to run and get them right after we're done. So if you would like to get one of my recordings tonight, come and find me during the break, and I'll help you. I'll help you with that. This song, man, I talk about going back to the Cherub Choir when I was 5 years old. This song goes back to when I was like about 13 in New Baltimore. And I had just heard on my little transistor radio, I had heard Lenny Welch sing Since I Fell for You. It's a big hit on CKLW. The sun never sets on the Tom Shannon Empire. Does anybody remember that? Anybody from Detroit? Yeah? And I was still singing in dorky choirs at that point, and this song totally changed my life. It totally changed my life. And I learned it like by osmosis. I had it in my body, in my cells, right away. My brother, can I tell this little story? Do we have time? Okay, so my brother, who's 10 years older than I, had a friend who played like Jerry Lee Lewis style piano, and he had a band, and my brother was really proud of me. And so they were going to play at the NCO club at the Air Force Base near where we lived, and so he kind of invited me to come and sing Since I Fell for You with the band. So we went down there, my parents and I was in my brand new Bobby Brooks 3-piece double knit pantsuit, and I sat there until it was my turn, and they called me up, and we get ready to sing Since I Fell for You, and they said, what key? And I went, oh, any key. And that ended up being my first experience improvising that night, because I don't know what key it was, but it wasn't the one I'd learned from the radio. So I've been singing that song in a lot of different keys for a lot of years, and here's our version tonight. I'm not going to tell. Yeah, we'll do the verse up front. When you just give love and never get love, it's time to let love depart. I know it's so, and yet I know I can't get you out of my heart. Made me leave my happy home. You took my love and now you're gone. Since I fell for you, love brings such misery and pain. I guess I'll never be the same since I fell for you. Well, it's too bad, and it's too sad, but I guess I'll never see the light. I get the blues most every night since I fell I'll never see the light. I get the blues most every night since I fell for you. For you. Thank you.
Miss Claudia Schmidt. Can't quite hear you, Miss Claudia Schmidt. Yeah, Miss Lori Sears. Mr. Jack Dryden. Mr. Randy Marsh. Ms. Lisa Flahive. My name's Jeff Haas. I'd like to thank y'all for being here and sharing the evening with us. Also, thanks to MusicHub.com, Sam and Anthony and Michaela and Alex. Yeah, thanks so much for putting us out on the airwaves, and special hello to friends and neighbors all over the country.
Because if people are live streaming, that means they're alive. I think so.
We're going to take a short break and be back with you for another full hour of music in just a few minutes, so do stick around.
Anthony had a new instrument. I mean, he's perfection, but that newborn, he was playing it really sharp by the end of the night. Did you hear that? I had to like drop out on a couple unisons, and I thought, I've noticed that before with him, that it's like the only teeniest little imperfection, which isn't even worth mentioning, but yeah.
All right. So, tempo. Ms. Lori Sears, Mr. Jack Dryden, Mr. Randy Marsh, Ms. Lisa Flahive. Yeah, that was a beautiful tune by Keith Jarrett from a mid-'70s album. The album's called My Song. The tune is entitled Country. Country. And before that, a tune by the late, great Michael Brecker, wonderful saxophonist who transitioned out of this world way too early, passed away at age 59, and left us with a wealth of beautiful recordings and compositions. That was one of his compositions called African Skies. Please welcome back to the bandstand, Ms. Claudia Schmidt.
Hello, hello. Wow, I don't know. After that song, I just want to like sort of recline and right, yeah. It's like, but I won't. This is a beautiful song. This arrangement, Lori brought to the bandstand a while back from Phil Woods, right? Yeah, and I love the subject matter of the song. It was written by a woman named Anne Ronell, and I have been a person who's always taken whether it's joy or sadness, I have taken it to trees. So, yeah, here's a good song about that. Trees. I take it to the trees, Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Do you okay. Good day. 1, 2. We go 1, 2, and not quite so fast. There we go. I gotta be able to get all the words in. Willow, weep for me. Willow, weep for me. Bend your branches down along the ground and cover me. Listen to my plea. Hear me, willow, and weep for me. Gone, my lovely dreams, lovely summer dreams. Gone and left me here to weep my tears along the stream. Sad as I can be, hear me, willow, and weep for me. Whisper to the wind and say that love has sinned to leave my heart a breaking, making a moan. Murmur to the night to hide her starry light, so none will find me sighing and crying all alone. Weeping willow tree, weeping sympathy, bend your branches down along the ground and cover me when the shadows fall. Hear me, willow, and weep for me. as I can be. Hear me, will be for me. Now whisper to the wind, say that love is sin, to leave my heart aside, making a moan, moan to the night, to hide her starry light. So none will find me sighing, crying all alone, weeping willow tree, weeping sympathy. Bend your branches down along the ground and cover me when the shadows fall. Hear me, willow and weep for me. Right now. Oh. Cut him off. You and the night and the music fill me with flaming desire, setting my being completely on fire. You and the night and the music thrill me, but will we be one? After the night and the music are done, until the pale light of dawning and daylight, hearts will be throbbing guitars. Morning may come without warning, take away the stars. We must live for the moment, love till the moment is through. After the night and the music, darling, will I have desire, setting my being completely on fire. You and the night and the music thrill me, but will we be one? After the night and the music are done, until the pale light of dawning daylight, feeling like throbbing guitar. Morning will come without warning and take away the stars. If we must live for the moment, oh, till the moment is through. After the night and the music, darling, will oh, will What's that? Yeah, that song, it's Sunset. Something about it. I think I can take these off now. Woo, yeah. Oh, this is a beautiful song written by Freddie Hubbard, instrumental, and a kindred spirit, a wonderful jazz singer and also lyricist and songwriter named Abby Lincoln put this set of lyrics to this song. As soon as Jeff has cleaned his glasses, and I guess maybe I'll clean my eyeballs here. Everybody having a good time out there tonight?
Yeah, check out that sunset, everyone.
Yeah, you should turn around if you haven't. It's quite beautiful. Yeah. If you're having half as much fun as we are, then we're having twice as much fun as you are. One, two, three, 1, 2. I was out promenading, and high hopes were fading, that dreams ever really come true. When up jumped springtime, I got a look at you. All at once, it was heady, a gaze long and steady, made signs of the pattern grow dim. Then up jumped springtime, and love came on in. Now my heart wants to cheer, life's sweet promises here, and love is a lovely thing. Now we're sweethearts together, like bird and the feather. Our love is as free as the wind, 'cause up jumped springtime. So hello, my friend. share life's sweet promises here. Love is a loverly thing. Now we're sweethearts together, birds of the feather. Our love is as free as the wind. Autumn, springtime. So, hello, my friend. My Ah. I don't know where he is. I'm going to dedicate that to Mark Thayer. We're at almost our first anniversary at the end of this month. So, Unexpected Love. It's a song about unexpected love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just dedicated a song to ya. Yeah. Not this one. Ruby, my dear. Oh, but that's here. I know he's gone. Your dove has flown, and you're alone. I know you cry. There's no reply. Pain lingers on. It doesn't go 'cause you say so. One day you came along and made his music play in his way. You said you'd rather die than say goodbye. But there'll come a day when he's away. You carry on. You'll sing his song, Ruby, my dear. One day he came along and made his music play in his way. You said you'd rather die than say goodbye. But Thelonious Monk wrote that tune, and I think it was Sally Swisher who wrote the lyrics to that. Another inadvertent collaboration. This is another Monk song, actually, that I think she also wrote the lyrics to. And we did this last week, Lori and I, and I did this especially. Lori, you know, she shouldn't even be playing saxophone. She broke both her wrists, and I thought I'd still have to go visit her at the hospital or something, you know, and here we are, like, look, give it a hand up. Lori is like, I can't believe it, it's a miracle. So this is a song about tenacity and perspicacity, and I also want to dedicate it to June Thaden, who turned 90 in June. June baby, yeah, and another model of tenacity and perspicacity. And oh no, excuse me. I'm sorry, Abby Lincoln wrote the lyrics to this song. So yeah, it's Abby Lincoln, another model of tenacity and perspicacity. So we give you Blue Monk. Perspicacity. Yeah. Perspicacities, if you like. You know, what? Everybody's going to be Googling it later. So not now, though. Don't Google it now. So listen to the song. I want 2, 3, yeah. Boom, baby, da, ba, ba, doo, ba, boom, ba, doo, boo, bee, da, 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 da. Doom, doo, dee, dee, ya, ba, da, da. Doo, da. Come on, Lori. Soo, ba, da, 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 da. Doo, 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 oh, oh, oh. Doo, doo, da. Life is your own, but the cost is sometimes dear. Being complete, knowing defeat, keeping on from year to year. It takes some doing. Monk rings the blues you hear, keeping on from year to year. Going alone, yeah. Life is a school, lest you're a fool. Oh, but the learning brings you pain. Knowing at once you're just a dunce. Trial and error, loss and gain. It takes some doing. Woo. Monk rings a slow, slow train. Trial and error, loss and gain. That's right. It takes some doing. Among the rings and blues you had, measured by the dues you pay. You got to pay them too. All right. Would you like to say something before we? All right. Jeff Haas, everybody. Give it up for Jeff Haas. Makes all this happen. How many years now?
29 years.
Ah!
We figured out earlier we're coming up on our 300th Jazz at Sunset episode.
Episode.
And each and every time I drive out here, I'm just totally awestruck by the beauty of this place. Each and every time, I feel like a little kid driving up the peninsula coming to Thursday night Jazz at Sunset. And part of the reason is because of all you folks. So thank you so much for supporting us for all these years. How many are here for the first time? Wow. Welcome.
Excellent.
Welcome. Glad to have you here. How many for the fifth time? 10th time? I know you guys. Too embarrassed
They're
to
waiting.
admit it.
They're waiting like for the 300th time, right?
But we have, we'll be here every Thursday through September 1st with special guests each week, including people like Bill Sears, Sears and Sears, Nancy Stagnita, Anthony Stenko's back with us next week. Fine young trumpeter, not to be missed. So do make your reservations for a future Thursday and come back and join us again. So glad to have you here this evening. If you would, one more time, Mr. Randy Marsh on the drums. Randy Marsh on the drums. Mr. Jack Dryden on the bass. A new riff.
All the confusion.
Ms. Lisa Flahive at the easel.
Yeah. All the confusion.
Ms. Lori Sears on saxophones and flute. Our very special guest, Ms. Claudia Schmidt.
Ball of confusion!
I'd like to thank MusicHub.com, Sam and Alex and Michaela, and Anthony's not here tonight, huh? Well, I'll mention him anyway. Thanks so much for taking care of our sound and lights and live stream. We sure appreciate it. And thanks, special thanks to Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill. And special thanks also to Bob and Nadine Began and Marie Chantel and Liz Berger and Sarah West and all the folks here at Chateau Chantel who've supported us for all of these years. Take it away.
All right, all right. I'm going to just do a brief poem, okay? Yes, please. Whereas the world is a house on fire, whereas the nations are filled with shouting, whereas hope seems sometimes small, a bird on a wire left by migration behind, whereas kindness is seldom in the news and peace an abstraction while war is real, whereas my life is short, whereas my work is all I have, whereas I am afraid, whereas I am free despite all fire and anger and fear. Be it therefore resolved, a song shall be my calling. A song not yet made shall be vocation, and peaceful words the work of my remaining days. You're just gonna give me the last danger zone? Yeah, yeah. Just give me something. Yeah. Yeah. You know, just give me the key. I'm just gonna. Yeah, Percy Mayfield wrote this song back in the 1950s, I think. It's a song you'd like to think would be obsolete by now, but it isn't, so we're gonna sing it now. Listen to me now. Sad and lonely all the time. That's because I've got a worried mind. Ooh, the world is in an uproar. Danger zone is everywhere, everywhere. Just read your paper. I believe you'll see. Just exactly what is worrying me. The world is in an uproar. Danger zone is everywhere. Well, my love for the world is like always, because the world is a part of me. know. I tell you, danger's is everywhere. Take good care. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Band photo.